Mike check, Mike checks, Michael checks.
Michael
Michael
Checkable.
Checkelson.
Michael checks.
Yo,
Mike
Michael
checks
Chickless.
these nuts.
Got
Made
him.
the thing.
All right.
All right.
Welcome to the Blue Rubies podcast, episode number 326. I believe that. I'm not right. Yeah. No, 327. Let me go change that real quick. I was like, wait, hold on. I feel like I just fucked that one up.
Oh man. Okay, restart.
Restart. You know what? Start
Done
all
goofed
over.
already.
Yeah, I got to start all over. Episode 1.
All right, everyone go.
327. It's
houses.
wrapped. 328 coming next.
I remember telling this a while back, but I listened to the IGN 360 podcast that was called Three Red Lights, and they were very inconsistent. They were more of a comedy, like they were still like obviously 360, but they were more like jokey, funny, whatever. But they were very inconsistent versus like Greg Miller with Podcast Beyond, and they would literally never missed a week. They were just like going. And so like they started around the same time, but Podcast Beyond's like on 99 and Three Red Lights is on like numbers like in their 60s, I think. And they said, fuck that, we can't let them beat us. So they went straight from like 60 to they just jumped to 100. Like, hey, we're your episode 100 because not letting them beat us. Oh man, and then they spent all their time just remember on podcast 80 where we invited
We went back in time.
We invited
and
Peter Moore, and he was
told
saying like "fuck PlayStation" on the podcast. That's crazy, huh? Oh,
Lost
man.
media is strange. Can't disprove it.
Three Red Lights, David. For fun fact, is like a lot of precursor with Comedy Button, where it was like it was like around that same realm, like it's same vein of that. What was it? Because it was GameSpy before Comedy Button.
Yes, the GameSpy debriefings.
Yeah, and Three Red Lights and GameSpy debriefings were like around the same kind of audience on there too. Man, I really want to go back and listen to those podcasts, GameSpy, especially GameSpy debriefings. Yeah, holy shit. Anyway, this is our video game podcast. We go live on Tuesdays on youtube.com/@BlueRupees to talk about video games and everything else we want. Cause why not? David, welcome back from the dead.
Hell yeah.
He's back.
Yeah.
He's up.
Have you ever
Back,
have you ever seen Gore and David in the same room together? Absolutely not. Therefore,
It's true.
Technically, no, not in the same room.
Or what was it? Gore's or David's slur pass? Have they been in the same room at the same time?
yeah, David, the N-word pass bot. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to everyone
Burner.
last week. Shout out to Gore for hopping in. That was a fun conversational one that was probably like an hour of Gore, if Kels and I kind of like, yeah, we're good. And then everyone just kept going putting fuel in that car, baby, and we kept going. It was good. But yeah, David, you've been out for 2 weeks. What you been at? What you been doing?
It's only been 1 week, hasn't it?
Were you here last week? I thought you weren't here last week.
No, it was last week. I wasn't here, but
Yeah, so 2 weeks. I would ask you how you
we
did with
had a
last
break.
week. David, how you been?
Fucking tired. I'll just say it that way.
How's the new job treating you?
I'll fucking tell you as soon as I do some actual work at some point.
Hell yeah, brother.
2 months in almost, and I still really haven't done anything in the grand scheme of things.
Hell yeah.
So between all the snow days and just the holidays, man.
I was about to say, you guys.
I picked the right time of year to start a new job in a school system.
You say that. Hey, you say that. When I started as an EA, before I was a teacher, I started 2 days before lockdown.
Oh god.
So it was like, everyone's like, hey, oh, hey. But when we came back, everyone's like, oh, you're new here. I was like, not really. I've been here a year and a half, technically. But yeah, you guys got big time snow, huh?
Yeah, we got 17 inches here.
Yeesh. Where you at, Kels?
We got, I think they said 8.
Oh yeah, nah. We there was like always like, oh, there's gonna be a huge storm out here, and it wasn't really. Granted, in my new spot compared to where I was, the snow's a lot less prevalent. So like by the time I'm like across the city, it's more there. But yeah, it did not hit as big as it was. But it was still something. But 17 inches, huh, David?
Yeah.
Damn, you're stuck inside at that point.
Pretty much. We had a parking ban, and I don't have any off-street parking on myself, so we had to go find a parking garage to sit the car at. So we were basically without a vehicle for a few days.
And it
while
only
the
has
snow
like
was
10
happening.
miles on it because it's electric in the cold.
It's true. It's fucking frustrating. It really is. One of these days, I need to upgrade to one, and then I'll be fine. But with the small battery that my car has, it's fucking on a full charge. When it's 0 degrees here, I get like 50 miles of drive distance.
Dang.
Which is fine when I'm working in town, because there's 3 different schools I manage for IT. So when I'm in the in-town one, it's not too bad. But I can basically have enough charge to get back and forth with the heat going in the car to one of the other locations. I can't even get to the third one at all.
That
So
sucks.
I've seen this Chinese EV that has like an ejectable battery on it.
Interesting.
Yeah, you just need one of those so you can hot swap it.
Yeah.
Fucking clearly. No, it's one of those unfortunate things that I bought my car at both the right and the worst time. Because when I bought it, it was basically brand new. It only had a couple thousand miles on it. But it was the first model for Hyundai of them doing their Ionic line that was electric. So it only had a battery that has like 150 miles total capacity. And then literally 2 weeks after I bought my car, the dealership that I bought it from got in a whole fleet of like freshly done on their lease Ionic 5s, which was the next step up that had basically almost double the fucking charge capacity. I was like,
You know,
fuck, if I had just waited. So it's like on one hand, I can't complain because I basically got a brand new fucking car for only, I think it was like 18K I paid for it. On the other hand, if I had just waited a couple more weeks, I could put it a little bit more and get double the fucking distance on it.
12 miles this time. That's cool though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was looking. I hate the cold. Like I hate being outside in the cold. I can't handle that. Which is I've been running again and I fucking hate it. So I've been having like hand warmers just because I'm having the worst time of my life. But I do want to visit that one, like the coldest city in the world, like in Russia. Like I forget where it is exactly. I watched like 1 or 2 like short documentaries on it. It's so fascinating the way they roll around with that. Like you gotta, it's like a spaceship where it's got like 2 layers of doors for every place. They're following around this one girl and they calculate like how much her entire wardrobe has to be, and it's like $2,500 worth of clothes that she has to wear. She's like normally like 100 pounds. By the time she puts it all on, it's like 110 or 120 pounds just to get through everything. And like I guess in that city, you're only allowed to be like, you can only be outside for like 15 minutes at a time. You gotta like if you're somewhere, you gotta go step inside somewhere else because otherwise you're gonna get frostbite. No one could have phones out there because like you have to the gloves don't work with the phones obviously, so you put your fingers out there. I don't know, but it's like a totally viable town. Like it's not like a village or anything. It's like a straight up town, like a city enough that it's a whole mall. There's a lot of stuff going there. I'm like, that should be fascinating just to go to for like, I'll do it for like 2 days. Just like, yeah, let me see how it is, and then never again. But yeah, I hate the cold though. It's nice to look at from the
No, I
inside.
love it.
From the inside, I love looking at it. I'm like, oh, it looks nice outside. Nah, I'm good though. Fucking hate it.
no, I'm a big cold fan.
Same.
Dude, getting out in the morning,
I'd
fuck
rather
that.
be cold than hot.
I just love being able to throw on a hoodie, be comfy.
No, I mean,
have sweatpants on.
I get that. Like, I get that. And yeah, versus when it's super hot, right? But it's like, I fucking like getting out of the bed in winter, dude. Fuck that. I hate it, dude. Like, I don't want to deal with it. I found my electric blanket again after a while. I'm like, oh, I forgot I had this. This is the greatest invention ever. Pop that shit on. I walk over to the living room, crank it up to 6, hide back in the bed for like a couple minutes, and go back out there. And I play Xbox 33 into the blanket. I'm like, all right, cool. This is good. This is how I need to be. But yeah, Kels, how you been?
Same, just toughing out the snow, dude.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's been kind of a chill kind of week. David,
Yo.
let's just hop into it. I think we have some new stuff to talk about this week, huh?
Do we?
The Xbox stuff showed up, right?
Oh, I forgot about that. I didn't
Yep.
watch any of it other than the Fable stuff.
It's fair. But did you get anything in the past 2 weeks?
Yeah, I got a few things here and there. Finally, one of my remaining Evercade carts came in weeks late, so thankfully I am again back to having that complete collection.
Nice.
Got Anima Gates of Memories 1 and 2 remastered collection. Pair of games have always been meaning to check out, just never got around to it. Then I got two things I've been waiting for a long time for. One of which I've talked about it a bit up on the podcast already, but finally in my hand I have Proto Man Act 3, the album. I wish they didn't do the softcover ones. I get why they do it, just because they basically manufacture everything
the
themselves,
digipacks?
so it's just easier to do. Yeah, but it's a pain in the ass because the liner notes, especially for Act 3, are fucking thick, and getting them back into the fucking case is a pain in the ass. So I really wish that it was a jewel case proper. I might at some point for my albums from them go ahead and just kind of rehome them.
Now imagine the
into
vinyl for that.
jewel cases.
Yeah, I was about to say it's almost built out like it's meant for a vinyl.
It really is. They're still TBD on the reprints of one
I'm surprised.
and two.
I'm surprised to just go CD with. I mean, I get the vinyl's like hard, especially with the market currently. I get that, but interesting because I don't see people do CDs very often.
Well, So I think the whole thing is like, yeah, the vinyl is hard, but they're doing a fucking ARG. What do you mean it's hard? You're already doing something that's hard. There's more.
yeah,
I mean, it's
yeah,
not-
you got it planned out, right? Like you already know you're gonna do this in a while. Like,
yeah.
I mean, it's cheap as the thing. It's much cheaper as to go ahead and do CD printing than it is.
no, I
vinyl.
get
Sure.
that, but it's so funny because like I've seen cassette tapes actually pop up more than I have
Yeah.
seen
Dog, that's
CDs.
I collect hella cassette tapes. I love cassette
Yeah,
tapes.
it's funny because
They're
CDs
huge.
CDs are weirdly enough like the more obscure stuff I've seen. Granted, like I think literally the
Yeah.
only CD stuff I own are like the near CD collection because that's the only thing it came in. But I rarely see CDs anywhere now. It's either cassettes, but mostly vinyl.
I wish I still had my old CD collection. That's one of the big things I do regret letting go of in my youth. That and all the cases for my games.
Yeah,
when
that's the
it
dumbest
happened,
thing you
but-
could have
I had
done.
all my trading cards. I had a bunch of good trading cards.
I found my Yu-Gi-Oh deck again,
Yeah.
which is interesting. If I'm going through that again. I
Hell
didn't
yeah.
sell too many of my things, which is kind of good back in the day. Like I sold a lot of my Game Boy games, unfortunately, like where that went. But I think that was like really the extent of anything I ever sold like that. My mom and dad never let me sell my 64 or my GameCube or anything, which is good. You know, I appreciate having all that stuff now. I think the biggest thing I ever sold was I was big into like Hot Wheels and toy cars. So I had a giant tub of just like all these toy cars, and I did get rid of those, and that was unfortunate. But yeah, David did the fucked up thing though. I'll slap your fucking kid face.
Yeah, past me
present.
was a fucking dumbass.
You know about that, right, Kels?
Yeah, I remember hearing the story.
Yeah.
Just I'll keep the game. Throw away all the boxes everywhere. Like Jesus Christ.
Oh, I was moving around, like basically averaging about a year a move.
When was the realization that you were like, fuck?
Basically, when I bought this house and was like, oh, okay, I can finally settle and build out and display shit. Oh, fuck, I can finally display. Oh.
That's unfortunate. I even kept a lot of my 64 boxes for a long time. I think eventually the boxes. I don't think it was me like actively getting rid of them. They just eventually wear and tear just got to them, and
Yeah.
those things were.
Well, they were the flimsy cardboard for those
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah. So that one was unfortunate, but I did keep those for a while as well. Kels, did you get anything?
Oh, yeah, I'm still not
Oh,
done.
oh yeah. Sorry, we got Evercade stuff. We went on that tangent. Go for
Fucking
it.
jumping the gun on that. God damn. No, because I want the last thing I do have to show off here. Actually, no, I lied. There one other thing before the last thing. New Gundam Breaker.
Oh,
Finally
yeah.
got that because I've been wanting to check that series out. But no, I a fucking Kickstarter backing of mine that took years to fucking finally show up. Because they kept running into goddamn printer issues, and that is the hardcover for Shin
Nice.
Megami Tensei Nocturne, the tabletop RPG.
Wait, that's the one that was the
Reading
Kickstarter one,
through
right?
it. This was a Kickstarter one, yeah.
The one that ripped everyone off.
No, not that one. That
was
one
the
was
board game.
for
Tabletop board
no,
game.
yeah, that was a board game. Which
What's status on
I,
that one?
I don't know. Let me look that up here. And while I'm looking that up, no, this was fucking Kickstarter backing for a company that has done a lot of English published versions of Japanese tabletop RPGs, and so they're a reputable company. It's just they ran into the weirdest pit of like unfortunate luck where they had 3 different printing issues for the books, and one of them was even after they changed who they were going to print the books through. Even that new company still ran into like an initial printing issue with it. So I don't know what the fuck was going on with that. But it's good to fucking finally have it. I kind of skimmed through it. Even though it is a massive book in terms of all-in-one type RPGs, I think it's like 300 some odd pages, so not quite Shadowrun length, but definitely a hardy fucking book for that. There really isn't a ton of rules, only like maybe, I think like 80 pages some odd are fucking rules for how to actually play the game, and then the rest is all just stat blocks for the different demons. And one thing that is a fucking nightmare, though, let me see if I can find the page again real quick.
Are they like canonically accurate to like the game?
Basically, everything is more or less in line with how they are in Nocturne, just with kind of number rounding to make it easier for a tabletop RPG setting.
Right.
But one thing that they do, which I find fucking hilarious, god damn it, I know you're in here somewhere. What page are you on? Where's the fucking... checks navigation. No, don't want the sample. Motherfucker, what page is it on?
It's a lot of pages in there.
There it is, 72, near the end of the fucking rule set.
I have to say, just start at 1, dude.
So there's like a whole fucking flow chart that as a DM you have to follow for doing demon negotiations. And it's like, sometimes it feels like random bullshit when playing a Megami Tensei game, doing the negotiations, but having like a written out flow chart to kind of follow along with of like, I don't know, just kind of gauge your best interest based on these 40 different actions that we think a player might take when negotiating with the demon. It's like, okay, it is just random bullshit. But yeah, so I'm excited to maybe one day fucking play that, although that is taking a backseat because Sword World is actually finally getting its first official English release, and I've been kind of curious about that one for fucking decades to fucking play that. But yeah, so that is now officially all that I got.
Okay. Kels? Kels?
Oh, I didn't get shit.
Fair. I didn't either, but I do. David, you didn't peek into what we had right last week.
No.
Okay, I want to show you just 2 of the things I got. I think you'll very much appreciate this. At Comic-Con, I got a couple of signatures right. I got this signed, David.
Hell yeah.
So Xander Mobus was there. And then I was telling Kels too. I added to this, so now I'm on a journey to get this all filled out with 2 more people left. I added to this. Jeff, the guy who does the voiceover for the Halo 2 multiplayer, is now added to my Halo 2 copy for
Hell yeah.
signatures on there. So Keith, David, and I keep forgetting the last guy's name. Arbiter and Johnson are the last 2 people I need to fill it out. Actually, and I forgot to mention, he was telling me too, he's like, my agent is a really good idea to be like, hey, let me book you for shows that Steve Downs and Jen Taylor have been at, and just follow along wherever they're going, and just you'll get the other signatures. And he's like, yeah, no, that's great. But yeah, 100%, that works out perfect. But yeah. Anyway.
Also, real quick, I do have an update on that board game.
Okay.
So I scrolled through, and goddamn, I am fucking glad I did not fucking back this horrible fucking atrocity. So their last update was 4 months ago. And they're like, hey, sorry it's taken us this long to get this out.
I want to say, wait,
you
wait.
know,
That line goes for every Kickstarter on the planet.
yeah.
Right.
I've
And-
had a couple that went really well. to be
Yeah, out
fair.
of like the
Same.
hundreds and hundreds, I feel like 95% of
Granted,
Kickstarters.
I've also had a Kickstarter that couldn't deal the second half of its rewards because the creator got arrested for arson. But that's, at least one of the more interesting.
But
ways
like so many
Kickstarter can go
Kickstarters, you
wrong.
can slap the hey, sorry, things are taking a lot longer than expected. Yeah, okay.
But yeah, so supposedly they're like, oh yeah, no, we promise things are happening, and so I'm like, okay, well at least they replied 4 months ago. It's long without any kind of other follow up from that, but sure, at least something. And then I'm reading through the actual comment section, of which there's almost 2,000 fucking comments. I'm like, oh, that's not a good sign. And
There's
there's
really
just
excited.
a lot of people. There's a lot of people angry in English and Japanese about the state of this, because apparently several months ago they preemptively charged for additional shipping fees for all the items, and then after that they started a whole new business. And everyone's like, wait, what do you mean you're doing a whole nother business? What about this? What's going on? And they've been radio silent on it ever since.
I've been pretty good on Kickstarter. I think I've only got really fucked by it. It was even a Kickstarter. I got like actually screwed on like one like Indiegogo. I've been pretty good on Kickstarters, I think, but I've especially nowadays with all the AI stuff, I'm avoiding a Kickstarter like a plague. I don't trust anything on there.
Yeah, nowadays I would not back anything unless it's already from someone that I trust as a
Yoko
creator.
Taro.
Exactly. I would back anything that man released. But it's one of those things that let me pull up my account here, because I used to throw a lot of money at Kickstarter, more than I would care to publicly admit to. Let me show you the password here. All right.
Yeah, I guess my last Kickstarter buy went pretty well. I got because I backed Trench Crusade. I got those minis in. I just need to get around to painting them.
All right, so I have backed 42 projects, and that's going all the way
Goddamn.
back to, let's see, what was my earliest backed? My earliest back project was the Oya, so I was
Wow.
a Kickstarter backer for the Oya.
The Oya.
But yeah, so 40. So I've backed since 2013, 42 projects. Of those projects, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of them didn't even get successfully funded. So got my money back on those, or didn't get charged rather on those. I've actually got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. So I've gotten 32 of them, actually. Only hard scammed on a couple of them. And that one project that he swears this is the year it's finally gonna happen. Fucking almost 13 years later, he swears this is the year it'll happen. But yeah, so I think I got a pretty good batting average. More than like 80% of the Kickstarters that I've backed have all successfully arrived to me.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
with
not
the
too
most
shabby.
Yeah. So 32 out of 42, not too bad.
I don't think I missed a single Kickstarter. I think all my Kickstarters landed. Top of my head, I think they all landed. And the only one that got fucked was my Indiegogo. Works out for me. I really didn't go for anything crazy though on there. I think on that topic. Oh, just yeah, I don't trust that place. SMT game. Anyway, David, what you been playing this last little while?
I haven't had like a ton of time for gaming as of late, but the wife and I have been using that time to play more Pokemon. We are almost done the main story of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. We're done all the main gyms. We're almost done all the side quests. We're basically gearing up for my wife to complete her first Elite Four run. She's been building out her final end game team, and it's been hilarious for me to see her progression throughout this game series because my wife is smarter than me. I'll just full out say that. I am very much an individual that I like to have a plan for things, but at the end of the day, I'm willing to go ahead and just be flexible if I have no other choice. Whereas my wife is like, no, I need to have everything planned down to every last detail. I need to be creative and I need to be ready. I need to be prepared. But watching her play video games is the complete opposite of how she is as a person. Because as I was walking her through some more advanced, like, oh, here's like a move called Encore. You know, you can force your opponent into, you know, repeating attacks, and it's great to kind of lock them down into moves that are wasteful for them. So you can either spend turns building yourself up, or you can go ahead and, you know, just use that as an opportunity to do a switch into an attack that would be immune to that. That way you can just go ahead and hit them back without fear of anything. She is very much Unga Bunga. She's like, just what does the biggest damage? I don't care
to be fair,
about any setup.
that's a
I don't
lot
care
of people that play
that.
Pokemon. That's even me. I'm
But
playing
that's just
Pokemon.
how she plays a lot of games. Period.
Yeah.
She is pure Unga Bunga, and I'm like that. That is the weirdest thing to me.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, it's definitely
Well,
how
that's the thing
I
with
play
Pokemon
Pokemon.
too, is like you can play like the whole main game and just unga bunga it until you hit like actual competitive shit, and you're like, oh wait, I can't just flamethrower everything or surf it and it's good.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yep. But
I
anyway,
have to use debuffs.
yeah, right. No, that's how I play, so I don't give a shit. I'm like, just give me some big ass attacks. I'll have like maybe like a Butterfree on the thing, just go, I want to sleep this guy, and then attack with some big attack. Why not?
No, dude, you have to have someone setting your stealth rocks out.
Don't give a fuck. I'm like Ash, motherfucker. I don't have any stat moves. I just throw my shit out there. I didn't. I mean, obviously, I knew about it. I didn't actually ever see the Ash winning the championship. Did you guys ever see that?
Yeah, I watched the clip of it.
Yeah, I never saw the original or the actual clip of it. Like I heard about it, right? And I saw like the very ending of the series. But holy shit, dude, him win the championship is hype as fuck. The animation goes crazy at one point, which you knew, like the animators were like, all right, this is gonna be the moment that people were waiting 25 years for, so we're going all in. So people were like, you look at reactions like, why the fuck did it turn to like My Hero Academia fight scene all of a sudden? Like it went crazy. And if you didn't know, Kels, it's like the last fight, right? It's like the last little bit of it. Can I spoil this shit for you? I'm assuming you don't give a fuck.
I don't care.
So it's Ash Pikachu versus Leon's Charizard, right? Like inverse of Kanto, kind of. And then Pikachu like does the whole thing where he gets hit by a fire blast, like falls over, and then you think he died at first. Like it's like all white, and he's reminiscing. It goes back to when he first met, like the sound of when he first met Ash, and then fucking all of Ash's Pokemon come out and just start like by generation coming out and cheering for Pikachu, which is like that like friendship, like power of friendship kind of moment. Like it was so cool, like seeing like Squirrel Squad Squirtle there, like you see like everyone roll up there, and then Ash comes up to like, see Pikachu, everyone's cheering for us, and he's like, all right, and then he has like his anime Super Saiyan moment, he powers the fuck up, and then like he like shoots electric, right, like the Charizard and Leon are like looking back, and then the fucking needle drop of the Sentry was they start playing the OG theme during that last little bit where they're getting all amped up and ready to fight to the last attack. They play the OG theme. I'm like, oh, all right, you motherfuckers. That I am the biggest sucker for whenever anyone plays a theme during
oh yeah,
it's the needle drop of playing your theme during the show, and you know you really only get like one true moment of that. Killer, loved it. So that was sick actually. I'm like, oh, I was 2 years late on this shit. Well, technically 3 years late. But yeah, no, that shit was hype as hell. Um,
All to sell some trading cards.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
I was thinking for next week, you know what we should do as a little thing, because I know news has been kind of a little on the slower end right now. We should
What's up?
I feel like we've done this, or maybe we've talked about doing it a lot. We got to make our like top 10 definitive list of what every person that plays games should play.
I spaced out for a second. What?
Thank you, David. We should each make our own individual top 10 list of what every person who plays games should play. Doesn't necessarily be our top 10
Oh, okay, yeah,
list, but like a
games that
hey, someone's jumping into playing games. Like someone's like, I'm into this. I want to start this thing as a real kind of hobby. What should I play?
Okay, so are we gearing it to like you've never played games before, or like have minimal exposure, or just like in general?
No, I'd say
these are
they're
10 games
in.
You should play in your
Yeah,
lifetime.
because I mean, if you're gonna go like beginner, I'm not gonna throw in like Red Dead Redemption 2, right? But I mean,
Fair.
give it the exception or the expectation that they're like,
Definitive list for games from a gamer
yeah,
to non
top 10 games to play before you fucking die.
yeah,
Yeah, before
essentially.
you fucking keel over.
Yeah, essentially one of those. I think that'd be kind of cool for each of us to have our own top 10, see what the crossover is on that.
Hell yeah.
It's not necessarily need to be our top 10.
Our games gone by list.
Probably. It doesn't be our actual top 10 list, right? Because like I would never tell someone play Halo 2, because at this point it's like you missed the boat, brother. You were past your prime. You're never gonna have that fun time that I had. So sorry. But plenty of other stuff for sure. So maybe next week we'll do that if you guys want to come back with it.
Hell yeah. I'll have stuff ready.
Hell yeah. Anyway. David, he said you didn't play anything. Kels?
Been playing a bunch of Arc Raiders. I finished out my expedition for the swipe, so I'm essentially good to go there. So a lot less
Expedition?
grinding. Now yeah. Oh. So done with all the grinding. Now it's just kind of like having fun, questing, PvP, and role playing. It's all good.
Hell yeah.
Yep. What about you? Oh yeah, I've been playing a bunch of Marvel Rivals again too.
Okay. How's Deadpool?
Gambit is I don't know, haven't played him yet, but Gambit is a ton of fun. I love Gambit.
I'm thinking about but dude,
Oh, yeah.
I'm fighting the urge so bad, but I've been like on the edge of downloading Overwatch again. I'm trying to fight it. I'm like, I can stick with Marvel Rivals. I hate going back to
Well,
shit.
if you wait, there's gonna be big news in the next week or so.
supposedly,
Overwatch 3, hell yeah.
February 4th or something. Yeah.
This time for real with the single player.
No, Overwatch 3,
Yeah.
but it's just back to Overwatch 1 pure. Download Overwatch, says Kyle. I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna be so
Don't
honest.
do it.
I'm gonna be so honest. I just really want to go in and play McCree. I don't know why. I really want to play as McCree for some reason. But what I have been
That's
doing.
not his name, but okay.
Oh right, what is it now again? I forgot already.
It's
Cassidy.
Cassidy.
Right.
Cole Cassidy.
Wasn't that guy like confirmed innocent on all that stuff too, or something like that? I
don't
forgot.
know.
I didn't follow that stuff afterwards. I mean, that's how bad I'm out of it. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot the head whole name change. But anyway, Expedition 33. I beat the game.
Hell yeah.
FYI, if you don't want to completely kind of just fuck over the actual end of the game, don't overpower yourself too far into everything else. Because you're gonna go in there like, all right, this is kind of one shot, one shot. You're just kind of coming in like a fucking machine, just knocking everything out. I'm like, all right, you want the Pharamedic. I do want the Pharamedic, dude. I do. I definitely do. Iron Man doesn't do that. Doesn't tickle that spot that like just ran.
Yeah, no, but Farah sucks now. You forgot they reworked her. That's the thing.
Did they?
Yeah, she doesn't work how you remember. Because I used to love playing.
Are you
Farrah
lying?
as
What the
well.
fuck? What the fuck they do to
No,
her?
I'm not. They changed like how her jet jump and boost works and stuff now.
Do you know what they did?
Shattered. Man is ruined.
Yeah, no, I was a Farah guy. You can ask anyone that I played Overwatch with.
Fair rework.
Yeah, it was like maybe a year ago now.
Oh man.
Yeah, they completely like reworked how her because they wanted to make it to where she came down more, and it was more of like a hover and less of like a big jump fly. Yeah.
Man, is
Farah new
shattered.
ability. One of the
We'll
most
never
significant changes
recover.
coming to Farah is new ability Jet Dash. This basically redefines her as a character. Instead of solely relying on height, she can stay right in action with this quick dash. Jet Dash will boost Farah on a horizontal. I don't give a fuck. Be activated like on a double dash or double jump. It's an 8-second
buddy.
cooldown. Farah jets rework. Hover jets and jet jump. Another significant change Farah is an overhaul. I need to go look at this. I might be pressed.
She almost has like a Hanzo, like his little double jump, his little leap. It's almost like that, but in midair while she's flying.
Cost is running back after this, Bubba. Bet no. No, I might have just lost happiness. I did not
It's
know.
okay, while you're losing happiness, I can tell Kyle I have convinced someone to check out Kingsfield for the first time. I'm doing you proud, Kyle.
I'll never forget one of my favorite moments was being out with Kyle. We were out getting food, and I had my Farrah shirt on, and some guy's like, "Hey, is that a Farrah shirt?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh, nice." I fucking hate Farrah, dude.
I had that happen because I have a Lucio tank top. It's just like the Lucio frog on it, and I wore it on a cruise one time. It was like, "Oh, Lucio?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "I fucking hate that frog." I was like, "I bet you do." Someone got booped into the well.
Here is an early look of Farah's rework named Jet. Will be bound to
I don't give a fuck. Why are you reading this shit to me? Show me the fucking
This
video.
is new Farah.
I want
have a new button.
clips. Show me the clips.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, dog, she sucks now.
It gives me like
No.
After that,
Oh.
you can
Use
see
it
a
from
lot
side
of
to side, I
Sombra, just a
believe.
troll, and Tracer.
No
Oh,
fucking
yeah,
way.
Big cooldown, so you can't use
Yeah,
it all that
dude, she
often.
sucks.
When you use your shift,
I didn't know
you
they
get
did
more
this.
fuel,
Yeah, dude, they
but you
fucked
don't
her.
recharge at all.
It's ass.
You don't recharge your
You can't,
fuel?
like, sit in the air for forever. Now you have
No.
2 boosts, so you can
You
go
have to like
pretty far.
land to recharge, I believe.
Especially if you do it like this, I guess.
Sad day.
Hey Flats, it's me again.
You also still have your pump.
All my
and it
data's
does,
like 8
damage
months
now.
old, so I haven't played in forever. So they could have
So before I did damage, you
buffed
could
her
impact
or
it,
something,
it
but last I played her, she was ass.
I'm
I did
impressed.
not like the rework. I was not a fan.
Holy
And I
shit.
have hundreds of hours on far.
Yeah, that I mean yeah, dude, that was my character. David, Kelsey, I told you you told him to play the Ancient City, I hope.
for forever. Now you have 2 boosts, so you can go.
I don't know what that
pretty
means.
far.
Yes, that is. Yes.
Especially if you do it like
I
this, I guess.
basically, it's a buddy of mine that is a huge fan of the Souls games.
You also still have
but
your
has never
comp,
gone
and it
back
does, like,
into
damage
From
now.
Software's catalog prior to Dark's.
So before I did damage, you
So
could
it's like,
impact it,
oh
but it
no,
also does
let me give you a rundown on the
AoE
series.
damage now.
So
But there's, like,
I
30
made sure it
damage.
also
So how
includes
fast
Shadow
does the
Tower
rockets
in
go?
that as well. But yeah, I got him to
Holy,
finally
that
go
is-
ahead and start trying out, starting with the fan translation of the actual Kingsfield.
Farah
one,
is no
because
longer
what we
a
got in the
flying
West
hero.
as
No more
Kingsfield
hover
1 is
jets.
actually
Ability
Kingsfield
1 now sucks enemies
Final
downward,
Fantasy
and
bullshit
ability
at its
2
finest.
heals Farah and gives her a short
So
speed
yes,
boost.
I got those recommendations going.
Farah is no longer a flying hero. No more hover jets. Ability 1 now sucks
Lower the
enemies
desk,
downward,
come
and
on.
ability 2 heals Farah and gives her a short
The
speed
man's
boost.
never recovering.
Farah is no longer a
I'm surprised
flying
I-
hero. No
I did
more hover
not know
jets.
about this.
Ability 1 now sucks enemies
Yeah,
downward,
dude.
and ability 2
I
heals
wish-
Farah and
OP.
gives her a
I wish I
short
didn't
speed
talk about it because I could have it was Schrodinger's Farah. I didn't
Why?
know
So then
I
you
didn't
could download it and figure it out yourself.
you know what?
I just saved you
Farah-
from like 80 gigabytes of a download.
No, that is Schrodinger's Farah, right? She didn't have a rework if I didn't download it back again. That's so fucking stupid. Holy shit.
Did you
It's
know
no
Bastion
longer
had a rework too?
No, I don't give a fuck.
flying hero. No more
Does Echo fly around?
Echo flies around, yeah.
I guess we have someone, but holy shit. Yeah, but she can move while ulting now. I don't give a fuck if I can move while ulting now. Like, holy shit, dude. I'd rather die in the air. I don't give a fuck. Like if you kill me in the air, then I miss my target. That's on me. the fuck is this? Like she's just bouncing around. She's a whole fucking jetpack. She's just
More
bouncing her
hover
ass
jets.
around.
Ability 1 now
Yeah, because
sucks
my favorite thing
enemies
is Pharah is like
downward, and
hiding up in the
ability 2
roof of
heals
something and then dropping on them with their ult, and you can't do that with the rework.
Dude, they're like my favorite. Like one of my favorite clips I have was a season 2, when people didn't know shit. I hit around the corner of Volskaya, not Volskaya. I forget it was 2 points. Might have been Volskaya. I forget. It was where they come out there and there's like the water on the side. They had to go through the choke on there, and they had to go through like the machinery part. I don't know, but I would hit around the corner, and I bounced them because like a Reinhardt and all the team were hiding behind the Reinhardt. They'd all like walked by one side. I just fucking booped them all off, and killed the last guy. And all I hear is one guy on the team go, "Where's the team at?" And then the other guy goes, "Our Pharah just killed them all." Oh, dude, this is depressing as hell, bro.
Her boop doesn't do as much, and they made it to where tanks don't get moved as far from
Fair.
like her
That's really fair.
Lucio boops or Pharah boops as well. So even if she had her old kit, it wouldn't be doing that move that you were talking about.
No, I don't. What?
Like,
Because people
Reinhardt
are
is, like,
shit
almost
at fucking
impossible to
aiming in
do.
the air, so fuck it.
Meanwhile, Rivals is like, yeah, we're gonna introducing a 5th flyer, pussy. Figure it out. Learn Punisher, dickhead.
Yeah, fucking Spider-Man, get good, dude. Your ass is having to go.
And learn Penny.
Yeah. Holy shit, dude. I wish I didn't know that. I could just went to bed at night just thinking, all right, Pharah's still there. If I ever 3 bad habits of every new Pharah.
You probably don't know what heroes counter
I don't
you,
know,
and you're
maybe
most likely playing
maybe
into
that's their
comfort zone.
announcement that
As
they're
far
gonna
as your
have
biggest
that David
counter
was
is
talking
Nirvana.
about.
Constantly holding
Hey
your jets
guys,
is
we
going to
heard
burn
you
out
and we
fuel
listened.
force you to play on the
The Pharah
ground more often,
rework
which is not
sucked.
where Pharah excels. Instead, you should learn to combine your boost as well as feathering your jet.
This is dumb as hell. All right, I'm closing that shit out. Fuck off. Anyway, yeah, I'm not down in that game. Let's see. What was I saying after? Anyway, let's talk about a better game. Expedition 33. I am now. I have like the 3 final secret bosses of the game. I beat the game, so I went through. I was like, all right, let's just get this out of the way because I want to start diving into some videos,
Impressions of just that.
impressions of just the actual ending.
Yeah. Like
Um,
nothing else. None of the hidden secret final 3 bosses or whatever. Like how did it live off for you?
it was very interesting because like I knew what I wanted and I feel like I knew what I wanted, but the ending is so it hurts both ways, but definitely leans in like this one's better. Even though I don't necessarily technically like full on a whole agree with that, but that's kind of the cool thing about it, right? Like it's supposed to be light dark, right?
Right.
But because you don't know the ending, right? You haven't.
No.
Okay, yeah,
Stay clean.
yeah. No, I got you.
I
on
know
that.
the ending.
Without saying anything else, it reminds me of another game that I very much love. That ending, and I praised that game's ending for being an extremely bittersweet ending. So I picked a certain ending on there, and I was like, "Huh." And they really doubled down on the whole like things aren't as good as you think they might have been. I'm like, "All right, that's fair." But I really, really, really liked the way they did it. And this is one of those games that absolutely, if you go back in and replay, you're picking up on all the hints that they had the entire time going through. So I've been going through a lot of videos of them saying, "Here's a lot of dialogue that you missed, but here's what it actually means," and you're like, "Yeah, that makes a lot of sense now." But yeah, it's a fantastic game. I was on the secret boss and I was like, okay, you're gonna say something?
I was about to say, I feel like once you beat it and play through it, a lot of the early stuff that you get with Verso is a lot more has a lot more definition to it too, right? Because he comes off very mysterious and like he's withholding stuff from the very beginning.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Once you know the full story, you definitely know like the reasoning behind that and what
Yeah.
exactly is withholding.
Yeah, there's a couple things very early on. They're like, oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense. There's actually a revelation later on that you're like, oh, and you could fuck something up actually kind of big time with it that actually threw me off because I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing this option. And then I learned that if you do that option, you fuck yourself over big time on it, which was interesting too. Did not think the game would let you do that, but it did. But yeah, no, it's fantastic. I was going through the bosses, and there's one boss I've heard the name of, and I finally got to them. I'm like, oh man, what a fucking tough boss. Then they revived themselves and did a phase 2. I'm like, nah, I'm done.
I know exactly which boss you're doing. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, all right, yeah, I'm not doing that right now. And so I looked, and everyone's like, yeah, that one's the last one. I'm like, motherfucker, I can't even do the one before that one. I am kind of interested in because again, and this is no fault of the game. This is kind of just me. My brain's ready to move on, right? I said that last week too. But my brain's kind of in there like, all right, it's time to move on to a different game now. I really want to do Dispatch next, actually. I think that'll be a good palate cleanser from this. I mean, it's still quick time events, right? But it's not as, holy shit, I got to lock the fuck in. But I do kind of want to experiment with the Pictos and get some fucked up Pictos. I'm thinking of just of seeing if I could cheese them and just one shot them because I have not experimented with Pictos as much as everyone else's, and that's really the cool part of the game. Honestly, you could probably make a whole game just based off the Pictos stuff, solely like that. I really want to start knocking out some of the cheesy, like the die at the beginning, get revived, and you just do crazy damage before the game even the fight even starts.
Yeah. That's the Mael one. That's how you pop
A
out.
lot of them are Verso as well too, which is unfortunate because I did not give Verso a lot of Lumina because he was not in my party. So I'm gonna have to
yeah, because Verso gets crazy because of the fact that he gets multiple turns.
Yeah.
Well, you can get anyone with multiple turns.
Well, he has a
But
weapon
he's got his own like
specifically
specific
also.
branch. Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's one of Verso's that keeps you in S. He just can't get healed. But it doesn't fucking matter. But yeah, no, I want to experiment with some of those probably before. So I imagine, hopefully, I'm done with it by this time next week, and I can move on. Because there's a handful of other games I want to start getting to. But yeah, no, it's a banger. It's absolutely a banger. It's very deserving of everything it got on there, especially when we start hearing the stories of how serendipitous everything was. Where
right.
I was diving into like the history of how they started getting this going, and they're like, yeah, we just asked on this website, hey, anyone want to do some free voice acting for us? And this girl came in, she's like, yeah, I'll do that. And she's doing this, and as she's speaking, she's like, hey, let me write some of this stuff to help you fix it up. And then everyone's like, oh, this is great writing. You want to be the head writer? She's like, yeah. And she's never published a thing in her life, but she's really good at writing, and she wrote the whole story, head writer of the game.
God damn.
Right. Like there's just a lot of like little funny stories. The composer one's funny, right? Because all you heard was, oh, they found this guy on SoundCloud. What was actually funny about that was he went on a website and just like on a whim was like, I'm gonna post something on this website. Why not? And then just out of nowhere, just that one time, the first time he ever did it, he's like, I'm just gonna browse around here. And he happened to find it 1 hour after the game creators like, hey, we're looking for music on this. So he just happened to be on that website 1 hour after that guy posted and said, oh, hey, cool, let me hit you up real quick. And they were able to reply back real quick, and he was locked in as composer on that. A lot of little moments like that where it's like right person, right time, and 80% of the staff is junior developers. Because they were going for like, we're not going for like expertise, we're going for just like creativity. And I think that was the way to go about it.
It's genius too, as like a first game, right? Because you're building that foundation.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a shit ton of people that know what they're doing now for what comes next.
This is gonna be a franchise, and it's gonna be a killer franchise.
Well, they already have the live action stuff secured, and that was gonna lead me to my next question. Do you want to see? Yeah, do you want to see a rendition of the game, or do you want to see additions to the game, additional content to the universe?
To the universe, yes. To the story itself, no.
Because I feel like there's numerous other expeditions I feel like would be super interesting to
Give us the
witness to
live
see what
action of
happened.
what happened with Expedition 60.
9.
Hell
No,
yeah.
the Expedition 60 is fucking hilarious. With that expedition, it was basically just like, what if everyone just got as fucking muscular as possible and just fucking brute force their way to the Paintress, and they almost succeeded.
I yeah, because I was always saying going this, yeah, oh, you could just like do like Expedition Zero. You could always do a lot of this. There's a lot more to this world that you can actually go about with this, and there's like, how about I'll say it this way. It's very Alan Wake Remedy, where it's like, okay, the universe just got exploded, and you can go a lot of different routes with this, and it doesn't even, it can be like Control Alan Wake, where it's like, you guys don't even necessarily need to touch. You can, but you don't have to. And there's a lot of cool ways that your brain is going about there. So like, this is locked as a franchise, 100%. Keep doing your thing. I'm curious about how a live action thing would go. I don't know how. I was curious. It's possible, but it's going to be a very art housey style thing.
Yeah, imagine trying to explain Expedition whatever to just a random Tom, Dick, and Jerry
You
that
could.
you're trying to get in. For a
You
matinee.
could. I mean, the way they go about it is very mysterious and vague for a reason, right? Because they're really breadcrumbing you along. But once you get to the end, you're like, okay, I think the average normie can at least, because it's still weird. Definitely need a lot of stuff on that, but like they can kind of grasp what's happening in some sort of weird. Again, I'd say it because we're right there, right? But it's like explaining Alan Wake, when you're experiencing Alan Wake, you're like, what the fuck is going on? But like if you explain it on a surface level, you're like, okay, I can kind of get what's happening there. But
It's kind of crazy that we get Expedition live action before like a proper Final Fantasy live action type thing, right?
right.
That this is like the RPG that breaks through.
Rightfully so, though. Like, good on them for just like going in on that.
I mean, to be fair, I don't know I would trust a live action Final Fantasy IP.
No, I wouldn't either.
It's
It's
just
just crazy to me, like as a
it'd be
big
Square too
gaming
much.
RPG.
Square would have too much on that.
Yeah.
The animators actually, the way they found that was, I guess they also just asked for help, like who's or someone just happened to be good at this, and like someone reached out, hey, can you do this for me? He's like, yeah, I'll do it on my free time. And then he reached out to his friends like, hey, we're doing this project. Do you want to join on? And like all the friends were like, yeah, that's cool. And they just did it and they killed it. It's just so many of that story. It's like so cool. It's like a ragtag just group that's like, yeah, let's do this. And they just fucking killed it. So it's really cool when you're going about it with that way, like knowing this is like that kind of story.
And that's one of those irritating things when people try to downplay it as like an indie game. They're like, oh, it's not an indie game. It's like, no, it really fucking is. Like, it doesn't present itself.
Sorry, it
as one,
doesn't
and that's
look
the
like
issue.
a traditional, yeah, like a smaller style thing. It's big. It took
Right.
8 years, but it really is. And granted, like there's a lot of outsourcing too, so it did take like 200 people total around there.
Yeah.
But I mean, look at the fucking game. You know what I mean? Like it shows. But yeah, no, it's so in depth. It's so crazy. It's really cool. And again, I love that the writer just has no published work whatsoever. This is just their first just foray into really writing. She knew she was good. Everyone saw she was good. They're like, yeah, fuck it, go for it. You don't. It's cool. It's a really good story for aspiring people to be like, no, you don't need to have anything. Just go for it. You know, you don't need to be a writer anywhere or publish work. Just fucking go for it. And man, yeah, like the music, fucking killer. I am banging at that soundtrack constantly. It's good shit, 100%. Man, but when you start to get into like the nitty gritty of like what's going on, you're like, God damn, this is a tragic thing. This is crazy going on, but you're all for it. Just eat it up.
Well, I mean, the whole story like is so melancholic and just tragic, just
Yeah.
from like the jump.
I
It's
mean,
like
yeah.
to be expected. There's like little pockets of like happiness throughout, but it's overall super melancholic.
Mhm. I mean, you know, dude, when you're going through the prologue, you're just like, you have this like weird gut feeling, like something, this Gomage is gonna fucking be weird. Like, what, you don't know what it is. No one's really telling you. Yeah, everyone turns to flowers. No one says that. You're just like, yeah, Gomage is happening. You're like, okay, what is this? A mass suicide? No, it's just Thanos. Remember that Infinity War?
I don't feel so good.
Yeah. But banger. I'm so glad I played through it now. I'm glad it didn't get spoiled to me. Yeah, no, this was a good one. Probably one of the ones to like recommend to like everyone to play. But man, the difficulty, there is an easy mode on there. I know that I think one of the voice actresses requested that too, because she's like, I can't do this game. So I think there's like a
The only
super easy
bad thing
mode.
though is that the easy mode doesn't take away the parries or anything. Like you still have to parry and dodge.
But it's like a really good
only-
window, right?
Yeah, it only takes away the offensive quick times.
Really? Because
It
I
doesn't
know that
take-
they added like something easy because one of the voice actors like, I can't play games, so I want to play this game.
Yeah, they turned on. They have an option to turn off the quick times, but it only turns off the offensive ones. Like whenever you select your attack and you get the bonus damage for hitting it.
I'm
Gotcha.
But
watching. I got through about maybe about halfway or a quarter of this video where someone's like, I'm trying to beat the game and return it to Steam before I have to pay for it. And they're just hustling there. I mean, they know they're not gonna, and you can tell they played the game. Like you can tell they've actually bought and played the game because they're going with all the strats and they're like, they know what they're talking about. But then they said, yeah, if I don't get this, I'm gonna buy the game again, like a third time. And I mean, it's you're going out the insinuation like, yeah, there's no shot you're gonna do this within like 2 hours. He's hustling his ass off. He is like fucking running, and he's like lost a few minutes because he's just not hitting crits either. Because you need to hit crits at certain parts to like actively save yourself some time. But he's not gonna do it. There's like no shot. He's like 25 to 30 minutes in, and he's still in Act 1. I'm like, yeah, no. I can't imagine how late game goes with that too. When you don't have anything that like exceeds damage, you're just chipping away little by little. But I don't know. There's also those pictures that just fuck everything up. So who knows? Let's see. Been doing the Edith Finch stuff again. Playing a lot of Smash again, trying to get back into the groove of it. By playing Smash, I'm just playing low tiers because it's funny to get them in the late Smash. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. Yeah, let's do it. News, David.
There was the Xbox conference thing that happened.
Fable.
Fable's looking fucking good. I'm still concerned because we got autumn ? Release date for it, which leaves us with the possibility it could still not be autumn. But you know, I'm cautiously optimistic. The game's looking great. Clearly the team has a lot of passion for it. It basically just feels like they took Fable 2 and ramped everything up to 11. I am excited to see how it goes.
Yeah, it looks very pretty so far, and I'm just really glad we did get like some confirmations, right? They confirmed like, yeah, you can customize your character, you can do all this classic Fable shit. It's like, okay, cool. That's literally all I wanted to know. Let me know
Now
that
the
this is going
grifters
to be
can
a
shut
Fable.
up and find something else to cry.
Right. Let me know that it's going to be a Fable game, unlike the past few that we've had, and do whatever. Let me experience it. I'll experience it. I'll take it in. If it's bad, I'll tell you it's bad after. I don't
Is
give
she
a fuck.
hot though?
Right.
Whatever.
I'm gonna get married to the hottest broad. We're gonna have so many kids.
It's
yeah.
looking good though. Like I also want to like they said it too, but these are some just race car dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like there's some race cars dudes. They're like, this is our first time ever making a game like this. Again, talking about like Expedition 33, right? They're like, this is our first time doing this. Fuck it, let's go for it. And this feels Playground Games kind of hits differently. They feel like they actively have that love and care in the game. They're like, yeah, no, we want this to work. This is definitely needs to work. Which Microsoft needs someone because God help them. I don't think they've ever had a Game of the Year nominee.
Not that I can remember.
I don't think since the
No,
Game
I
Awards they've
can't
never
think
had a
of
Game
one.
of the Year nominee. I thought Hellblade was gonna be it, but no. Nope. Unfortunate.
Sad day.
This could be it though. I think this could definitely be it. By the way it's looking, this could be the one.
Or
Hopefully the
I
game just
mean, I don't know.
releases. You know, hopefully
Yeah,
the game
hopefully
actually
actually
also
comes out.
releases on physical.
Yeah.
Yeah, I doubt that.
Unfortunate.
It's gonna be on Game Pass only, and you'll enjoy it.
and you'll like it.
I mean, the fact that it is coming to PS5 gives me some hope. But then again, even Doom Dark Age isn't fucking fully on disc, so.
Yeah. What was there? Was there anything else besides that? I mean, shoutouts to Forza Horizon 6 for finally doing the thing that we've been asking for since like Forza Horizon 2, which is go to Japan.
I'm so hyped for it. It looks really pretty. I just hope. I mean, they're all functionally good games, right? They're all good, but they just
100%.
kind of all blend together for me at some point. It's like, all right,
Yeah,
do
I
something
couldn't-
interesting.
I
and
couldn't
this is
tell
the
you which ones are
interesting thing.
which. Like I know the
Right.
first one's in Colorado.
And then I just remember they did the Baja recently. They've done Europe, and then after that, it's like I don't fucking know. I can't tell you which one's which.
but they're all fun. And
yeah, they're all fun.
Like
for sure.
I like getting them every time they come out, and just I have a good time just driving around places, and Japan's like one of the ones I would love to just cruise around and just enjoy.
Yeah, pull up to a 7-Eleven with your buddies.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna probably make use of my racing wheel finally with that thing too. Been wanting to use that. But yeah, no, shout outs to that one. But what else did they show off?
I don't know.
I'm not sure either. I did see something earlier. That I guess Stay of
It was that
Decay
Game
3
Freak
is still
game.
moving along. Oh yeah, they confirmed it's like another like. I guess it's kind of like a creature companion game.
Interesting. Huh. Shouts to Game Freak.
Oh, Double Fine showed off their new game, Kiln. Like, that actually looks kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing can go wrong with a game that lets you completely create your character however you want with sculpting tools. Everyone will be perfect adults about that, I promise.
They know what they're doing.
Has anyone jumped in there or looked into High Guard at all? Oh, David actually.
Yeah.
No, I don't know why David. Yeah, I need to ask David. Kels?
Yeah, I looked into it. I was watching some people play it. I downloaded it and tried to get into it because I had yesterday off due to the weather, and I don't know. I just couldn't get in. Like the queue wouldn't let me in. There was no like number for the queue, so I just got bored. I was like, yeah, fuck it. I'll just go watch people stream it.
Right.
Looks kind of weird. Like huge maps, but it's only 3v3. And it's kind of one of those games. It kind of has like that MOBA situation where games can roll and go like really quickly in like 7 to 8 minutes, or games can go drastic, like just so long to where like 30 minutes to 40 minutes. And it's like, yeah, that sounds terrible.
They came out and said that we were going to shadow drop this 100%. It was never meant to be any advertising whatsoever. Which makes sense right now that when you think about it, like the Game Awards is why they didn't have anything set up. Right, everyone's like, "What happened to this game?" It's like because we weren't planning to advertise it. So Jeff Keighley had asked him over here and been like, "Hey, let me show us." And they're like, "Cool, sure." And that it looks like it's backfiring a little bit, unfortunately. Like it definitely got the word out there, but it pissed people off. Which I mean, I don't give a fuck. Like, why do you give a shit? Like, who cares? Try the game. If you like it, cool. If you're not trying to be biased and weird about it, then leave it. That's fine. But it's definitely not what I was expecting. Apparently, it's like a little bit of a. I was hearing Moist Critical talk about like a little bit of a siege style thing where you're building like a base up a little bit.
Yeah, kind of. It's essentially capture the flag with steps.
Interesting.
Yeah, so each team starts on one end of the map in their base. You can build up the walls to like your individual base because it's built like a castle, like a fortress, and you can reinforce walls, kind of like Siege. And then after that, your base opens up and you go out into the map. You go out into the map, you farm resources, you kill guys, you pick up loot, blah blah. You get better loot, get better armor, get better guns. And so, because at one point something drops, it's called the Stormbreaker. It's essentially the key into a base. So you fight over that. It's the flag essentially, and you take it to your opponent's base, and that's how you unlock it to get into their base. And then you have to detonate a bomb. So it's kind of like capture the flag mixed with like a sabotage game mode with like a lot of extra steps in between.
I'll peek at it. I'll probably download it anyway.
Yeah, it's free to play. So might
Yeah,
as
why
well
not?
check it out.
Oh, that's what I forgot to mention. I watched a couple movies this week.
What'd you watch?
Primate, which is cool. It was a fun time. I watched The Bone Temple, and that shit banged, bro.
I need to watch that. I've been wanting to.
I thought just 20
I got
years
snowed
later.
in, couldn't.
20 years later was like it was okay. I had a decent time with it. Bone Temple fucking banged, bro. That shit. It's criminal that I think, and also again I was watching Moist Girl talk about it, and I 100% thought the same. Because I had heard going into this that Bone Temple is performing very under where it needs to be. Partially 6 months of the gap. Also, I think just the name and marketing had been ass personally. Like, I think it doesn't scream like it's a sequel. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
it's like a spinoff. It's like Fear the Walking Dead.
yeah. But people can just see that. And I think one person I saw commenting online was like, I saw this pop up and I thought it was like a deleted scene or something. Like it's like, you're looking up like this movie, like here's the scene, you know what I'm saying? Like on that. But no, dude, that shit fucking banged, bro. Please watch Bone Temple. It's a really fucking good movie. Like
Hell yeah.
it's just a really fucking good movie. Like 9 out of 10, I'd say. And there's one scene, Kels. It's gonna be like your scene of the year. There's one scene there that just is so fucking good.
I think I know what you're talking about.
You
'Cause
know,
I've heard vaguely because I've been trying to keep away from spoilers.
Right.
And I've heard vaguely about what it is, and I am hyped to see it.
yeah.
But I plan to go with a friend, and I know he's going to be even more hyped because he's going to know word for word.
Yeah.
Like
They
what,
said they
'cause
said
there's a
they were
song, right?
yeah, they said they recorded the whole thing,
Yeah.
but they cut that short. I'm like, fuck you, just put the whole fucking thing out there. Dude,
That's so
that
funny.
scene in the theater is fucking incredible. Like I want you to sit that shit in like IMAX Dolby. Like I want that in the 70mm IMAX in my face. That scene. That might be one of my favorite scenes of all time. Just I was in awe with just like the visuals and everything going off. I'm like, this is so fucking good.
It's so funny to me the idea of watching like a movie shot on iPhone 16 Plus in IMAX.
Yeah, no, real. But like, dude, that scene's like, if you told me to write the whole movie, I'd be most excited to be like working towards that scene. And it's so worth it.
Yeah.
And it's so cool too, because like the whole movie itself is great. Like everything else about it is like, this shit's brutal. This shit's interesting. It's got a lot of heart in spots. And man,
a lot
is
of
it
penis and spots.
not as much. You would think
That's
more. You would think
some.
more. Mr. Long Dong is no longer. I mean, I guess there a couple times for
No
sure.
longer long.
Yeah, it's definitely there a couple times, but yeah, dude, that scene itself, I will not say anything else. You know exactly what you're gonna go into, and man, dude, it's worth every second. I would go. I kind of want to get a ticket just to watch that scene. Just tell me when to come in. I got you on there. I probably will go again because that movie does need more people on that. I might
It's
go.
our duty.
I might go see Marty Supreme again because on A24's app, if you get an IMAX ticket, they send you a free popcorn bucket. It's a giant ping pong
That's
ball.
funny. Dude, you could go see Return to Silent Hill, and you're not doing that.
I was gonna do that and either Hamnet or Sentimental Value, but I just didn't really have it in me, especially on like a winter day. I was like, winter days, I'm like, I kind of like these as cozy, just stay inside and just make yourself some food and just like chill all day. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do.
Yep, that was all weekend.
Yeah, I don't want to go out very much. Again, I hate the cold.
Ooh, Send Help is out too. I really want to see that.
Yeah, I
the
need
new
to see
Sam
Send
Raimi.
Help. I'm gonna go see Iron Lung. I'm really curious how that plays out. David, I would love to see you watch Iron Lung. Honestly,
I'm sure I'll watch it at some point. I'm certainly not going to see it in a theater, but
right? He
I'll
is
wait till
doing
it's streaming.
He is doing a thing though, which is super cool. That apparently he's because they were hyping up like how much blood there is in Iron Lung. They're pairing it with a donation drive for blood. which is cool.
Oh, that's
So-
cool. I seen the popcorn bucket. Like they have a print file for
Yeah.
it. And you can print it out, bring it, and if you do, they'll give you a free small popcorn.
Yeah. So I'm definitely. I'll probably go watch that. Send help. I got my. There's a lot of movies coming out. I'm good, but I don't know.
Oh,
Silent
yeah.
Hill. Shouts to Gore last week for talking me out of that, and then seeing horror Twitter totally just lambast that shit. I was like, yeah. Do I want to just be upset at something right now? I don't think so.
No. You
I have,
can
like,
wait till it
hardly
hits
any
streaming
local
to be
showing.
upset
What
at
the
it.
fuck?
You know what? That might be because I imagine you guys watching it.
No.
I'll watch it eventually.
You know what we should do? I did get
Play
I,
the game.
I did let the girlfriend know she's totally welcome for us to get the house good. And if you guys want to do Doomsday, you know what? I'd say we pop some drinks open and we watch Return to Silent Hill if we're all hanging out together. I think that'd be a good time. That should be a drinking movie if it wants any salvation in me having any sort of interest in having a good time with it. But if you guys want
Right.
to come down here for that, David, I think the only caveat is if you guys come down, Kells is coming down like a day or two earlier because we're watching on release day.
Yeah.
I know you don't give a fuck. You're like, I'll watch it whenever, and we'll watch it too. Like, fuck it. But I need to watch it the first second I can.
Yeah. No, we'll see how this year goes. We got one trip planned already for the summer, so
Yep.
we'll
December,
see how it
lock it
goes.
in
But
if
the
you guys want.
We'll also have to see. Hopefully, December won't be too rough because we already had one plane crash over in Bangor. So
I've seen that. My wife was talking about that.
yeah, so this has not been a great year.
Just
for
drive. I
flying
drove to
out of
you.
Maine during the winter.
I drove to you. What's the big deal?
My,
So
my
many
ass ain't
stops
driving all the way
without
down.
Yeah, no. If we can make it work, that'd be cool. We're down. There's a lot of cool stuff to do out here, obviously for
For sure.
Christmas time too.
Yeah, the timing is just the harsh part. Like I like thematically the idea of the timing because it's basically a double birthday celebration.
It's
as
actually
well.
not that bad for
Uh,
you. You were now in my
it's-
realm, and you get some of that time off that you. I mean, yeah, like I said, you got to push it back a little bit, but that's in the realm of time off for you.
Yeah, they got to push it back a little bit. It's just again, it's just the winter part for flying sucks.
That's fair. But Doomsday, Dunesday, actually.
Doomsday.
Yeah, double up.
Yep. And then Silent Hill. We can all just
Repeat.
fucking we'll all just be throwing shit at the TV. Fuck this. He's not sexually impressed. Fuck this.
But is he sexually impressed?
The real question. to
Yeah,
ask.
probably. Yeah. Well, I run admire. She's totally down for the idea. So let's work towards it and let's see what we can do. And
Hell
get
yeah.
closer to that, we'll see what we can rock out for that. With that said, I don't think there was anything else I watched. Shouts to Sinners for getting every fucking nomination in the world for it did the Expedition 33, but for the Oscars, Sinners got
Hell
just
yeah.
nominated for fucking everything.
Hell yeah.
Broke the record for that too. Yeah. I think that's it on my end. I'm gonna go peek at the other news. David, do you have any other news on there that you want to go through?
Yeah, I got a couple things. Apparently, New World is closing at the end of the month after they
Ooh,
just
I
launched
forgot
on
we covered that
console.
clip.
All the world.
That's so funny.
Hey,
Yeah, old news.
hold up. Me and Kels were talking shit on Ubisoft last podcast, and perfect
yeah.
fucking timing because the next day they just canceled everything.
Oh yeah, Prince of Persia got canceled.
Fucking what the fuck happened? That game was
Ubisoft
coming
being
out like
Ubisoft.
in a few months, wasn't it? Like didn't they like announce like, hey, it's coming out in like 3 months? Everyone's like, this is like shit, and they're like, all right, yeah, you're right. Hold on, let me go hold that back real quick. And 2 years later, just nothing, and it's gone now.
Yeah, I seen a bunch of people are been trying to like leak assets and stuff from it, and Ubisoft's been trying to like squelch it all.
Fuck off! You're not releasing it anyway. Like, who the fuck cares?
Right.
That shit's so annoying. Um. There's not really that much news. Just that Ubisoft shit that fucked everything up.
Shout outs to Kenny Omega playing Alex in Street Fighter 6.
Oh yeah, that is cool.
Hell yeah. 10.5% of Japanese people in their 20s report overspending on in-game purchases to the point of financial struggle. Shouts to you guys.
Also, apparently, a new Dragon Ball game is in the works. A little teaser for it has been revealed. It's actually one of the last projects that Toriyama worked on before passing away in 2024. The project is currently just simply titled Age 1000, which is kind of interesting because that is the time that the Dragon Ball MMO was set during. So potentially getting like a single player remake of that potentially, or revisiting the kind of concept of the Dragon Ball MMO potentially. But yeah, that's just one of those unfortunate things where it's like we're not gonna know more about it until 2027. So I don't know why they're talking about it now. But it's just sad that that was one of the last things Toriyama worked on.
Someone needs money. They have to drum up some shareholder goodwill.
Trey 50, hell yeah.
Dragon Ball Daima failed. Get something else out there.
I love that
God.
Jeff Keighley had to come out and say he has no financial stake in Highguard.
Yeah, it's so crazy, right?
Because honestly, that's actually not the worst idea in the world, right? Like, you could totally just like invest in something and put it like somewhere special because you gave away that you just give away the final spot to people for free.
Right.
That's actually kind of crazy, but
Hashtag not mad.
yeah, he's the Nancy Pelosi of the video game industry. Yeah, I think that's it. Yep. Anyway,
Hell yeah.
that was the Blue Read podcast. Nice, short, and sweet episode. Nothing too crazy. Next week, we will bring our top 10 list of games you should play before you die. We'll see how much crossover our lists have on there, and we'll see how obscure David's is. It's like this game you only read in Arabic if you turn it upside down at 3 a.m. But it's a really cool story about some Japanese girl just finding her lost boyfriend in hell. Yeah, all right, David. It's only on the Evercade, by the way. But yeah, we'll have that next week to go for that.
Yeah.
David, what do you feel about ICE?
Well, I mean, they've been a strong presence in Maine this past week, and shout outs to my fellow statesmen. We had like 1,000-person protest over in Portland, and there's been a lot going on with counter ICE movements in the state. You'll love to see it.
I think last thing I'm gonna drop it on there was I saw someone tweet. I hope I saved it. I forget if it was. It was like, oh, I fucking hate ICE. I keep slipping all over shit.
Yeah.
And someone responded back with like, well, you see, they deport all the.
He literally had a gun, bro.
Yeah, he literally had a gun. Everyone's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Fucking bots everywhere, brother. All right. Fuck them, by the way. All right. Stream. It's been fun.
That's it.
Trey 50.
That's the note we end
Much
on.
appreciated. Thank you for dropping by.
Hell yeah.
Fuck ICE. Except ICs are cool. ICs are cool. And actually, you know, that shit tastes great.
They don't taste as good as they used to. Having one as an adult doesn't hit the same.
You're crazy because I get that shit every time at a theater, dude. That's like my favorite thing to do at the theater. I fucking drink, dude. I'm icy all the way, dude.
Yep, same.
That popcorn and a sody pop.
I went on Saturday to go see Primate, and I had like a 45-minute window between that and 28 Years Later, and I bought an icy, And I was like, I drove home because it's not that far from there. I'm like, yeah, I can chill out here. I was like, let me see how I'm doing for like 15 minutes. If I'm feeling it, I'll go back. If not, I already got the ticket, whatever. I'll put that money. I'll go back again. But I was looking at my icy. I'm like, but if I go, I can get a free refill right now.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm back there, dude. I'm back there. Oh, I fucking love an icy, bro. All right, stream. Out.
See ya.
Had to keep it going for the icy talk.